BTS Jungkook begs people to stop. This has to end. Introduction. A cry that shook the world when Jungkook, the golden maknae of BTS, speaks, the world pays attention. But this time, his words weren't wrapped in a chart-topping song, a dazzling performance, or a luxury brand campaign. Instead, they carried raw emotion, weight, and desperation. Recently, Jungkook's simple yet powerful plea, "Please stop. This has to end," echoed far beyond ARMY. It sparked global conversations about fame, boundaries, and the crushing pressures of living as one of the most recognized figures on Earth. What drove him to this breaking point? And why have his words resonated so deeply with millions? This article traces the events leading up to his statement, the cultural impact, fan reactions, media coverage, and the broader lessons about the fragile balance between love, fame, and respect. Chapter 1. The Life of Jungkook, a star. Under the spotlight since BTS's debut in 2013, Jungkook has lived under relentless attention. As the youngest member, he grew up in front of millions, transforming from a shy teenager into a global icon. Every hairstyle, tattoo, and glance caught by paparazzi became headlines. The same passion that fueled his success also became a double-edged sword. Behind the glamour of sold-out stadiums and Billboard records, privacy became a rare luxury. Constant surveillance took its toll. Chapter 2. The breaking point. Over the past months, fans noticed subtle shifts in Jungkook's tone during live streams and interviews. While still playful, fleeting moments of heaviness slipped through. The breaking point came when he looked straight into the camera and firmly said, "Please stop. This has to end." Though he didn't spell out details, fans and media quickly pieced together the context. Invasions of privacy, stalking, rumors, and constant boundary crossing. His plea wasn't scolding. It was the vulnerable voice of a human being who had reached his limit. Chapter 3. The Culture of Obsession. The entertainment industry thrives on attention, and for K-pop idols, fan devotion can propel careers to unimaginable heights. But when admiration turns into obsession, love blurs into harm. Sassying fans, those who stalk idols, leak their private schedules, or wait outside their homes, have long plagued K-pop. For Jungkook, one of the world's most beloved idols, the problem is magnified. His words laid bare how unsustainable this cycle has become. Chapter 4. This has to end. What he meant, Jungkook's words were short but powerful. He wasn't just addressing sasaengs. He was calling out a culture of entitlement, the belief that idols owe fans unlimited access. The right to privacy. Idols are human first. The mental health toll. Endless scrutiny impacts well-being. A message to real fans. True support means respecting boundaries. His courage opened a dialogue idols often avoid for fear of backlash. Chapter 5. Fan reactions, shock, support, and reflection. The ARMY response was immediate. Hashtags like Respect Jungkook trended worldwide within hours. Fans expressed heartbreak, pledged awareness campaigns, and reminded each other, "We want to love Jungkook, not suffocate him." His words became a mirror, pushing many to reflect on the fine line between admiration and intrusion. Chapter 6. Media and Industry Reactions, Global. Media outlets quickly amplified his plea, framing it as a wake-up call for the entertainment world. Analysts noted it could drive long-term change in how agencies handle idol privacy. Industry insiders admitted idols have long suffered silently. Jungkook's boldness may embolden others to speak up. Chapter 7. The Emotional Weight. Why did Jungkook's words hit so hard? Because they weren't scripted. They were raw and unpolished. For once, fans weren't watching BTS's superstar. They were seeing Jungkook, a 28-year-old man longing for peace. Speaking out against a culture that rewards silence took extraordinary bravery. His vulnerability was, in fact, strength. Chapter 8. Lessons for fans. Jungkook's plea carries lessons for all fandoms. Support ownership. Loving an artist doesn't mean controlling them. Respect boundaries. Privacy and mental health matter. Be protectors. Fans can discourage harmful behaviors and set healthier standards. Chapter 9. A turning point in K-pop. Some experts believe his words may mark a pivotal moment in fan-idol dynamics. As K-pop's global reach grows, issues of sustainability, privacy, and mental health cannot be ignored. HYBE has taken legal action in the past against stalkers and malicious commenters, but Jungkook's personal plea underscores the urgency for stronger measures. Chapter 10. The future. Will Sasang stop? Will the industry evolve? Only time will tell. For now, his words hang in the air like both a warning and a prayer. Please stop. This has to end. Chapter 11. The psychological impact of fame. Psychologists call it identity compression, when a person becomes trapped in the public's projection of them. Growing up under constant surveillance, Jungkook rarely had a chance to form an identity outside of BTS. Dr. Lee Hyun-jin, a Seoul-based psychologist, explains, for idols like Jungkook, the line between personal self and public persona is almost erased. His plea is an attempt to reclaim control over his life. Chapter 12. The weight of the Golden Machina. The Golden Machina label has brought admiration, but also suffocating expectations. Perfection is demanded at every turn. His plea may also reflect exhaustion with these impossible standards. Chapter 13. Fans who cross the line. Though most ARMY respect boundaries, a minority engage in invasive actions, tracking his private schedules, leaking flights, or filming him secretly. Jungkook's message is clear. This is not devotion, it's harassment. Chapter 14. The role of social media. Social platforms amplify both love and toxicity. One selfie can create millions of interactions but also fuels rumors, manipulated content, and relentless exposure. His plea was also directed at this digital cage. Chapter 15. The responsibility of agencies. HYBE frequently issues legal updates about actions against stalkers. But Jungkook's words show more is needed. Stronger cyber policing. Tighter security around events. Expanded mental health programs for idols. If BTS struggles under such conditions, what about lesser-known idols with fewer protections? Chapter 16. Global reactions. Beyond. ARMY. Jungkook's plea resonated with people outside K-pop too. Journalists, celebrities, even politicians highlighted the importance of respecting privacy. Western outlets compared his words to past struggles of stars like Justin Bieber, Britney Spears, and Princess Diana. Chapter 17. A turning point in fan culture. For years, fandoms have walked a fine line between passion and obsession. Jungkook's message may spark maturity in fan culture. Already, fan projects are shifting from obsessive tracking to awareness campaigns promoting healthy support. Chapter 18. His words, revisited. What makes his statement unforgettable is its simplicity. Please stop. This has to end. It wasn't a polished letter or scripted press note. It was a trembling human voice. His words hold universality, a reminder that even the strongest need space to breathe. Chapter 19. Moving forward with hope. Despite the pain, there is hope. Jungkook's honesty has sparked empathy and real change. ARMY is now flooding social media not with gossip, but with reminders. Respect Jungkook's privacy. Real love means space. If sustained, this could transform into his legacy. Proof that toxic behaviors can be challenged when enough people care. Final chapter. Jungkook. The human being. At the end of the day, Jungkook is more than the face of BTS, more than a fashion icon, more than a chart-topping artist. He is a young man who dreams, hurts, and longs for peace like anyone else. His plea will be remembered not just as a cry for help, but as a call for balance between fame and freedom. And perhaps the greatest gift we can give him, and any artist, is respect. Because sometimes the loudest expression of love is silence.